Folks, today I'm going to talk about how you can profit no matter who wins the election. Now, is Donald Trump going to be reelected or is Joe Biden going to win the White House? I'm not sure, but it would be nice as an investor to own stocks that will thrive regardless of who wins in November. And that's what investors are seeking right now, some degree of safety ahead of the election, especially in light of the fact that our world is going to change if Biden takes office, since his policy is completely bipolar for President Trump. Bipolar from President Trump's policy, I should say. Now, a Biden presidency may mean higher corporate taxes, but perhaps increased government spending, while a status quo Republican administration could translate to rising trade tension, but more relaxed taxes. And either result could create winners and losers. That's why I want to focus on two stocks that should outperform the stock market regardless of who takes office in the next week, or maybe later if the election is contested or the results are not out in time, which is a very strong possibility and is a very likely scenario. So the first stock on my short list is Innovative Industrial Properties. I've talked about this stock several times. Ticker symbol is IIPR. 33 states have legalized cannabis already, with 11 of these also legal recreational states allowing marijuana. These numbers could increase after November 3rd as 5 states vote on marijuana legalization. The presidential and congressional election results could also set the stage for change to federal cannabis laws. It is very possible. I mean, we've been there before. We were almost there a few years ago. Innovative Industrial Properties will almost certainly continue to prosper even if marijuana legalization efforts flop and candidates in favor of cannabis reforms lose. That's the best part because the sector is growing. However, IIP will have more opportunities for expansion if the election ultimately leads to the legalization of medical cannabis on the federal level. The company's business model involves buying properties for medical cannabis operations, then leasing the properties back to the operators. I love the model. This gives the company a steady revenue stream and helps cannabis companies raise additional capital. To continue delivering tremendous growth, the company just needs to keep buying and leasing additional properties. What could be harder? It's got a very simple plan. The company's profits have soared. So have its dividends, which have jumped 368% in the last 3 years. Its dividend is now close to 4%. That's a strong yield and means the company has a lot of cash. With this yield and strong growth prospects, regardless of the election outcome, the company should provide investors a win-win opportunity regardless of who takes the election. Momentum levels continue to rise and stock took out the October 2nd high, and I'm anticipating more upside over the next few quarters and possibly longer. The next stock on my short list is The Trade Desk, ticker symbol TDD. Look, Americans, streaming TV habits, candidates, it doesn't matter. They're going to keep watching TV no matter what. And the rise of connected TV is an unstoppable trend, which means an increase in CTV advertising is unstoppable. Trade Desk stands ready to benefit as the leading software platform for advertising buyers to place digital ads. CTV is a huge tailwind for Trade Desk. The growth as advertising on apps such as TikTok has already helped the company. There's another important angle to these trends. CTV and apps give Trade Desk much more data about which ads are most effective, which targeted demographic groups than non-digital ads do. The company can use this data to help maximize its growth. That's how Amazon has been able to grow so fast, so quick over the last several years, making Trade Desk platform even more attractive. Shares of Trade Desk have skyrocketed nearly 1,900% over the last 5 years and are up 125% in 2020 alone. No matter which party emerges victorious on November 3rd, Trade Desk should be a winner over the next several years. Hope that helps. Folks, we're looking at one of the best times to profit from the stock market, the 4-year election cycle. Who will win? Well, no one really knows, right? But here's what you need to know. Things are about to get crazy. I mean, really, really crazy. And if you're prepared, you could snag the biggest profit windfalls you've ever seen. I mean, ever seen. This is prime time, guys. I'd like to invite you to the Wealth Press 2020 Election Summit, where you'll meet face-to-face with our traders to learn exactly how to position yourself based on real-time election day results. Real time. What are you waiting for? Click the link below to get your tickets now. Don't delay. It's a one-time every 4-year event.